Hey guys, Al here, Vitalize Seed. I got my Copperhead Unlimited hat on. My buddy Brian owns that company and gave me one of these hats. He does a lot of great editing and stuff, so give him a follow. Check him out. Today I want to talk about organic matter, and who better than to reference than folks who are a lot smarter than me. So I pulled a couple articles together that I'm going to highlight today and just show you guys, some of these things and some of my thoughts on organic matter and the importance thereof. One of the things is from the USDA, role of organic matter. Once land manager begins to working towards enhancing soil organic matter, a series of changes in environmental benefits follow. Let's see what some of those are. So later on in that article, it goes on to talk about, what happens when you have better organic matter. Well, crops are better able to withstand drought. Organic matter can bind up pesticides. Makes sense. Higher CEC is typically directly correlated to organic matter or vice versa. So they're going to make pesticides less active. You're going to have better ability to suppress disease organisms. That's been really well proven. So when you have good biology in the soil, be it fungal or bacterial, they're able to have pathogenic impacts or reduce pathogenic biology or pathogens in the soil profile. So again, with better organic matter, typically comes better biology and cycling of nutrients. Obviously, crop health increases, the vigor increases with that crop, and then wildlife habitat improves. And then also, I thought what was cool here from this USDA article is talks about residue management, something we've talked about a lot at Vitalize Seed, but making sure that you understand whether it's in the 1-2 system or if you're a row crop farmer or something else, making sure you're understanding that carbon nitrogen cycle and how one planting's feeding the next, and also how you can make sure that you're managing residue without having to revert back to tillage. SARE is a wonderful organization. I always like to make sure that I'm highlighting them. Organic matter improves soil structure. We talked about that. It's increasing water infiltration. It's going to help with droughts, guys. So as you increase your organic matter in your soil, you have better water infiltration so that you're actually getting all of the rain that's coming down. You're not losing it into erosion, or at least you're reducing that. If you're keeping your soil covered, which we like to promote at Vitalize Seed with no-till systems and things like that, and the other soil health principles, you're going to further reduce evaporation and control that water infiltration and make sure that you're getting all the rain that's coming out of the sky. Absolutely can be critical in those drought situations. Obviously, this also results in better plant health and allows better movement of nutrients throughout the soil. Also, typically, as if you have a good system going with high levels of organic matter or increasing levels of organic matter, you're going to get better organic matter mineralization. So what does that mean? So I got distracted there, unfortunately, so hopefully I don't recover too many things. But in general, soil organic carbon mineralization occurs. And what that is basically the breakdown of organic matter through microbial activity. So tillage, for example, adds oxygen to the soil, which increases organic matter breakdown, which helps plants to grow because you're getting this flush nutrients, but of course you're also breaking down organic matter, so long-term sustainability of that becomes more difficult unless, of course, you can add more organic matter through like manures or things of that nature. So typically that's why if you're just planting green and then tilling it all under, it's more of a food source for the plants and not really building up the organic matter in the actual soil profile if heavy tillages continue to be used. So why is that important? Well, as you can see here from Michigan State, there is a lot of nutrients in organic matter. Organic matter releases approximately 20 pounds of nitrogen annually per percent. So you have 5% of organic matter. That's 100 pounds of nitrogen. Now, I've seen anywhere from 10 to 30. Depends on CEC, heat units, moisture content, etc. But that's something to keep in mind because when you're looking at fertility recommendations, and depending on are you growing crops for wildlife, or are you growing crops for maximum yield on a row crop farming situation or your garden, are you able to then use that organic matter to your benefits through a good nutrient cycling program to make sure that you're stretching that out, increasing organic matter over time through biology and better soil stable aggregates, and helping to feed your plots without reduced spend on fertility. So keep that in mind. That also can go for phosphorus and potassium as well. It's not quite the same number, but of course, as organic matter is mineralized or broken down, that's going to make those plant nutrients available and assimilable. So that's a little bit of information on organic matter, why it's important, and what exactly it means for our soils. Hopefully you all found that useful. Check us out at vitalizeseed.com for more information. And if you do like this stuff, please share, subscribe, and follow along. And wish you all a happy Easter weekend.